Hey guys, hey friends. Hey, I just wanted to come on. I wanted to share something that just really smacked me in the face. And you know how we know things in our head, and maybe we know them in our heart. We're like, yeah, I know that. But somehow God He can highlight something. It just goes deeper into our being, into our spirit, into our heart. So I want to share about intimacy with the Lord, and I don't have a whole lot of time because I'm about ready to pick up my little girl from school. But on the way over here, the wheels are turning and stuff, and there's the verse that talks about how God, He just doesn't know us. God, we did all these works in your name. We cast demons out, blah, blah, blah. We healed people. And God's going to look at them and say, depart from me. I never knew you. And that verse, if it doesn't shake you, man, to me, it's like an eye opener. It's like, Lord, no, I don't even want to think that would be a possibility. And I'm thinking all these things we do for the Lord, right? And a lot of what we do sometimes may not be really what God has asked us to do. But all the extra things, just think about it. Of course, faith requires works to show that we have faith. You cannot please God without faith. But this is the thing, it doesn't matter, like, what is going to stand, like, when we're face to face with the Lord, like, what is going to burn up in the fire? And I'm thinking all these extras, because we really like to think that all these things that we're doing are somehow things that are going to really just say yes. I'm going to get into eternity with Jesus. But are they? All of the ministries that we're a part of, the outreaches that we're a part of, all of the sermons that we watch on YouTube, all of the art from Hobby Lobby that have the verses on them that fill our walls, all the things that we do, all the people we may hang out with, all the Christian people we hang out with, like all of those things, they are not a substitute for intimacy with the Lord. And we can fall into that trap very easily. If all of these things that we're doing do not compel us closer to God, to get into the closet, to spend in our secret place, to get into the Word of God on our own. I'm talking on our own. I'm not talking about in groups. All of these things we do as a corporate church, they're wonderful. We need to do them. We need to help raise each other up and encourage one another and all of that, yes. But if all those things do not equal intimacy alone with Christ, then they're going to fall away. They don't matter. I was thinking about my marriage, my marriage, my husband and I, we need intimacy. We need time together, just him and I. If we don't have intimacy in our marriage, then that's not really a marriage relationship at all. And that is so true of a relationship with Christ. If we are not making time for intimacy with God our Father, everything else we're doing is not a substitute. It's going to fall away. We need to know God. We need to know Him. We need to be with Him. So I hope this encourages you. Like, I'm preaching to the choir. All right. I know life happens and we have things we've got to go do, but with all the time we spend, trying to make the women's Bible studies and serving on the board of this amazing ministry, or serving on the street, serving homeless, serving whoever, with all the time we spend doing that, what about our time alone with God? Intimate time with Him. It's like grieving. It grieves me to think of all the hours that I've spent trying to perform. You know, being afraid of maybe what people think or don't think or whatever. All the time I've sacrificed time to be intimate with my Father. You know, seek Him while you can. Find Him while you can. Anyway, I wasn't planning on that. It's a real random video, but I just wanted to encourage whoever is watching this. It's important to spend time alone with our Father. It's everything. Time with Him, time in the Word. And you know what? When we put Him first and we do that, everything else will fall into place. All right, guys, thanks for watching.